If parents always tell their kids not to take candy from strangers, why do they all let their kids go trick-or-treating on Halloween? Seriously, all of them. Alright, so check this out. A viewer reached out to me and asked me to do this video, and he specifically mentioned this pedal, which this is the Line 6. This is no longer in production, by the way. This is the Line 6 Crunch Tone pedal out of their old ToneCore series. Question in particular was about digital distortion. So digital versus analog distortion. And, you know, the difference, in layman's terms, is basically the difference between your favorite digital modeling amp of choice and your favorite cranked up tube amp of choice, you know. Now, I found that when you Google digital distortion versus analog, you get all kinds of stuff, and, you know, it pulls up all kinds of stuff from forums, and, you know, those people may or may not know what they're talking about, to be honest with you. You know, so I didn't put too much stock into what I read, and quite honestly, it's, you know, it's up on a, you know, more scientific level than, you know, and honestly, I just don't give a shit that much about the about the specifics of it. And you know what? You know, my thing has always been, do I like the sound of it? Yes or no. At any rate, we're going to demo the most digital of digital distortion pedals in the Line 6 Crunch Tone out of their ToneCore series. Now, this entire line of pedals was designed by one of my favorite pedal designers, Mr. George Trips of Way Huge fame, and and these are is a really unique design, and you know they get their name. The ToneCore pedals get their name because this little module right here, you can actually remove it and replace it with another module out of the line. So I mean, I think I own like 4 of these housings. 2 mono and 2 stereo, but I've got like 7 or 8 of the modules, and I could swap them all in and out as needed. And it's a pretty cool feature. The only thing I wish that they had done different is the Allen wrench that you use to pop these out is a really oddball size, like a 7/16 or something. It's a oddball size Allen wrench that you're just not going to find in most of your guitar repair kits. So you're probably going to have to go to Lowe's or whatever and buy another set of Allen wrenches that has that in there. I got lucky and found one in an old socket set that I had down in my garage that I was able to pop out the one that was in here and put this one in. That's the only one of those. That's the only wrench that size that I have. So if I lose it, I guess I'm not screwed, but it means I got to go buy a whole set of Allen wrenches for one size, and that's annoying. Anyway, but this is your basic 4-knob distortion pedal, level and gain controls, bass and treble, and then it's also got 3 modes: blues, pop, and crunch. And then over here, this is a noise gate, built-in noise gate that's got off plus 2 levels of noise gate. So we are going to put this thing through the ringer. I initially was not going to A/B this thing with an analog distortion because I wasn't sure that I had anything that would be equivalent. But now that I think about it, I think I'm going to A/B this thing up against the Digitech Hardwire valve distortion because that is an analog distortion that has a lot of similar controls to it. So I think that might be fun. So let's see what the difference is between the two and see if we can come to a conclusion. there you go. Analog distortion versus digital distortion. Is one better than the other? No, one is not. I don't think one is necessarily better than the other. Analog is definitely going to create a much warmer and, for lack of a better description, more natural sounding type of breakup / distortion, whatever you want to call it. So I think that's why a lot of the old school players tend to gravitate more towards that style of game. Versus, but the younger generation, seems to be really, really into the digital stuff. And I've heard a lot of great players get a lot of great sounds out of some digital gear that I probably would not gravitate towards myself. It's true, man. I'm not a boomer, but I am a Gen Xer, and I'm getting old. So there we go. I'll post a couple of eBay links to these pedals down in the description just because neither of them are in production anymore. That's pretty much where you're going to have to go to find them. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.